Stop, collaborate, and listen.
Ice is back with a brand new edition.
Already?
I knew y'all was going to
Already?
Hold on, man. Y'all we got to keep going, man.
Already?
Y'all was supposed to keep
Tito,
going.
you keep fucking up. Shit.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to look like that. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
Listen,
it's not always black.
It's not always white.
but it's always some gray. And apparently, when people get on camera, they act a little bit differently.
That's fucking me up.
Right. And
Can we turn that down or off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that today?
Hi.
That's right now, buddy.
We have a guest here that's fucking up the flow already.
Right, listen, this is a perfect segue. We have Rosina, friend to the show. Z. Oh, just Z?
Yeah.
We have Z.
Say hi.
Zina.
Now you say hi.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh, for our Latino and Hispanic listeners, for those of you who didn't
No
know.
habla inglés.
Oh,
okay.
Hablo poquito español.
Two papis huevos.
Papi huevos.
All right, this is Tony. This is Tony Davis. Welcome back to the Great Matter Podcast.
Thanks.
hey guys, it's Jazz.
Hey, and this is Wayne. #married. I'm not sure if I'm bilingual or not.
And she can introduce herself. Hi, my name is Zina. Thank you.
Hi.
So everybody
Zina.
say hey to Zina.
Hey, Zina.
Listen, just to let this is a disclaimer. She is being very serious right now. So whatever you hear on this podcast, this is not a game.
This is not a
real.
test.
This is who she is.
This is not a
Real life
test.
At time.
Yep.
At time.
She is slightly offended.
All right. Well,
She needs an apology before
Well,
she
you'll-
continues.
You'll get one
Drops mic.
well,
on the fifth Tuesday of next month.
right.
Okay, as long as I get it.
Okay.
About
So
dropping
guys,
the mic won't be any dropping anything because they're attached to
They're
the
attached to the
We can pretend.
All right, great.
So guys, thank you for coming back and listening yet again. This is our 30th episode.
3-0. Dirty 30.
Always scare me when you do that.
I mean, I'm
He
excited,
scared
man.
me. I was like, wait, what?
Yo,
No.
30 episodes. Y'all not excited about that?
No, that's very exciting.
I'm
very
excited about every show we do.
Yeah, every show. Thank you guys for continuing to listen, following
Kinda
us
made
on
me seem like an
Instagram,
asshole there. I'm sorry.
No.
Facebook,
Yep. Twitter.
writing in, sending in topics. You guys are very active on YouTube now. I know, we're going to get on schedule so everybody will know exactly when to tune in. We're getting better. But yeah, thank you guys. Remember to check out the website, thegreatmatterpodcast.com.
Yep.
And on the website, you can email us from there. We
The
made
Gray-
it even easier for y'all.
Which
So-
is the gray.
Is the camera straight ahead?
It's 3 of them.
It's 3
Oh,
cameras.
Okay, I'll keep,
Okay.
Here, listen. This is probably why you're single. Put that right
no.
up there.
That was hurtful.
He does that to me all
listen,
the time.
He does that to all of us all the
Listen.
time.
After all the trauma, I had to take today and over the past couple of weeks, you would
And we're
say that.
here. The Great Matter Collective is here to soothe you, but
Correct.
we're gonna do so with the funny.
That's right. And
So-
we're a collective right
so
now.
when I
Next
said
topic,
that, when I
please.
said that, they all said it, and
Next
everyone who's
topic.
watching said it.
Next
Yeah.
topic.
So we're going to get right on into our
60 seconds.
of crack. First up, The Wiz Live aired on, was that Sunday? Friday. It was
And
Friday.
you calling me old?
Ease on down.
I had a lot going on this weekend, so
I got a lot going on in my life, and I'm not sure.
Everybody, that's your new excuse.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you can't remember something.
I got a lot going on. So, first and foremost,
Bro, you ain't got no pants on.
they broke
I
records.
got a lot going on in my life.
They broke records. 11.5 million viewers.
Woo!
Way to go. It was a really good show. People were dabbing. I was following along on Black Twitter. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the fact that there were people that were upset online because The Wiz was an all-black show. And black people are racist because we did The Wiz. That is a all-black show.
Actually, they said ABC, you're fucking racist.
NBC.
NBC, you're fucking racist.
The Wiz is racist itself.
Oh, God.
How so? She, her, Zina,
She, her,
Z.
me.
She hurt me.
Because look up The Wiz. It was thought about during the Industrial Revolution. Every character has a meaning as far as what the story portrays.
Now you mean the Wizard of Oz, correct?
That's what we're talking about, right?
Okay. No,
Yeah,
we're talking about
the
Wiz.
Wiz. The soulful version of the Wizard
Okay,
of
but at the
Oz.
end of the day, it derived from and so the little black dog represents black people.
Toto.
Yeah, that's why they make the dog black.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what the cast looks like. The dog is still black. So why can't we make it a white dog?
Well, that's a perfect segue.
Ironically, it was a white dog on the play.
On
See,
the
they're trying to be funny now. They're trying to trick us.
Brainwash us.
Yeah, as usual.
But it was just funny that people
NBC
were
apparently you did it with 11 million viewers.
People were upset because they had an all-black cast for The Wiz, which originally, when it aired, was an all-black film because The Wizard of Oz was an all-white film.
And prior to it being an all-black film, it was an all-black play. So it kind of defeats the purpose of what these people are saying.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're talking about.
In more black acting news,
Toto is still black.
Right.
Morgan Freeman was in a plane crash.
Yo,
this
Morgan Freeman
past
got
weekend.
9 lives.
Yeah.
900 lives.
900.
Right.
I didn't know that he was in a car crash. I didn't know he survived like a really bad car crash, and then now he survived a plane crash. But I saw this tweet and it was like he survived a car crash, plane crash, and old age. That nigga's a mythical creature.
Right. Straight up. Let me find it. Because he played Jesus or the voice of Jesus in all these movies.
God.
He was
God.
he was God in that Jim Carrey movie. Almighty or God Almighty.
Bruce
Almighty.
Bruce Almighty.
Bruce and Evan, he played.
Listen, every time
Really?
every time I hear about Morgan Freeman getting into an accident or something, I think about that scene in 48 Hours where Eddie Murphy be like, I'd have been shot at, stabbed, I was in a bus that flipped over 17 times. Somebody that ran over my James Brown tape. It's kind of like, bro, what else can happen to Morgan Freeman?
Nothing else can happen to Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
He is blessed.
He's really like
Way
a
up.
cat though, for real. I didn't know he was surviving all this stuff.
He's a very cool cat.
He's a very cool cat. They're never going to stop putting Morgan Freeman in films.
No.
So, you guys are just segueing right on into everything. The not so cool cat, Donald Trump.
Oh, fuck that nigga.
Listen,
Y'all know I'm not a Trump fan, and I didn't want to talk about him, but something has to be said because this nigga got to be stopped. Like, he has to be stopped. Somebody has to stop him before
ISIS
gonna come to America looking for him. They need to take him and do with him over there. Like,
On some real shit, I think Donald Trump might even pay ISIS on the low to do some crazy shit so he can be like, oh, yeah.
I told y'all.
Right. I told y'all. See? Mm-mm.
This crazy stuff about him saying that all Muslims need to be banned from travel in America. Like, you think this is going to make us safer, Donald Trump? Like, it's not. It makes us even more of a
He
target.
also said everybody of Muslim descent or participating in the Muslim culture should wear ID badges or identify themselves.
He's like
What
a
about the
modern day
Christian
Hitler.
culture?
I was about to say, isn't that what Hitler asked for?
He did.
Or something along the line?
He also said that he wanted to cleanse Germany. And lo and behold, Donald Trump said he wants to make America new again.
Cleanse America.
So he wants to put us back in slavery.
Right. That's what it sounds like to me.
Basically. He trying to have all us in shackles.
Right.
Oh, man.
I don't have a comment on that.
I-
I don't even.
God
I
damn
don't
it,
want to go
Donald
there.
Trump.
Yeah, I don't even want to go there.
Are you in favor of Donald Trump's statement?
No.
Are you
Okay.
a supporter?
I was just making sure.
No, but a lot of things that I guess his point at the beginning of trying to make America,
White again?
No. I'm trying to make
You
America
should be his
focus
campaign
on
manager,
right,
Rosa.
exactly. Try, focus on getting back to something that we do. Getting back to strengthening
Focusing on the
our
wealthy,
country.
the 10% of the
and-
country. Oppressing people who are already oppressed.
Okay, turn the mic off. So we're not going to do that all day. Yeah. I can understand, trying to focus on this country and keeping our business outside of it. But then, you continue to go because he's just feeding into it because he's entertainment. And so now he's saying outrageous shit. Like, can't do that
Well,
shit.
it's hard to do that.
Well, he's
when-
officially out of the race now.
Yeah.
After the Muslim comment, he's gone.
They're They wrote an article like right before we started airing that somebody in Obama's somebody in the White House, I guess, over that kind of stuff. You have to, in order to be qualified, you have to be fighting to protect something. And so they're saying like his statements and his stances are not within those three things, those guidelines, so that disqualifies him.
That shit kind of sounds made up, but I don't.
I was like, wait, when did that ever happen?
I don't think they're gonna argue that.
I think they should.
Well, he's gone.
No, I don't think they're gonna argue disqualifying him. The fuck, you can't do that shit.
We don't like you.
Yeah, just say
the
that.
fuck out of here.
Hey man, you can't be
The
doing
Republicans don't fuck with you. We don't fuck with you.
They
You
said
gotta
something
leave.
about his viewpoints are not with the American society. Some way they word it was like really nice.
Yeah.
Cute.
You know,
the thing is that how are you going to be for this, bringing America back when, America is a mixed country now. It's not. We are full of culture.
He wants to go back to the 30s.
He does in the 20s.
The sharecropping,
Yes.
that's what he wants us to do.
Yes, bartering for humans,
Yeah.
chattel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
did you say chattel?
chattel. Human. It's when you define somebody as human property. Chattel.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. We're gonna come back to that. Go
All right,
ahead.
way
Yeah.
to go.
well, so something more happy to celebrate. LeBron has.
LeBron James. I'm sorry.
I can't stand you.
LeBron James.
LeBron just inked the lifetime deal with Nike. First athlete to do that. They're saying
with
that this
Nike.
With
with
Nike.
Nike.
Yeah.
They're saying that this deal might be better than the Jordan deal. Like he might make more money out of that than the Jordan.
I
mean-
don't know about that, bro.
I don't know.
He made $400 million so far just on the shoes that he's put out since 2013.
Well, the thing about that is that Jordan brand is Jordan brand. It's Jordan brand in correlation with Nike. So it started with Nike, and Jordan said, hey, you know what? You can't keep putting my name on shit. So why don't you just give me my shit, and I keep y'all as like semi-partners, and that's how I'm going to be a billionaire now. But LeBron doesn't have LeBron James brand. It's still Nike in correlation with, LeBron James shoe.
and things are supposed to progress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not, oh my gosh, he's surpassing Mike. Even if he does, it's like Mike started it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really think Michael Jordan going to let this shit happen?
Congrats, LeBron. Congrats.
Yeah.
Straight up.
But if you want to come on this show and do that personally, we can when you on All-Star break.
Give us
I'll
awesome
call
Nikes.
him. I'll call him.
You got his number?
Yeah.
She got to hook up.
Back to reality.
So
I'll text him in a minute.
Okay. Good job. Good job.
more sports talk. Kind of like controversy. Someone you're not expecting to be in the news was in the news this week, and that's Aisha Curry, Steph Curry's wife. They wrote like 50
Wait,
million.
no. Is that his wife or is that his sister?
His
That's his
wife.
Oh, that's her name?
Aisha.
Yeah, Aisha.
The pretty chick that always.
Yeah.
Her name's Aisha.
Did you not think her name was Aisha?
No, I just know they had a sister, so that's why I don't know why. I
Who
was
got a
thinking-
sister? Steph Curry got a
Curry.
sister?
Yeah, but she's way younger.
She's not that much younger.
She's in high school.
She's younger
she's
than
not.
them.
Yeah, she's younger than them. She's not in high school. But anyway, go ahead. Aisha Curry.
Because we like, what?
Listeners, Google that shit.
Right, because we don't fact check here.
Yeah.
So she was ridiculed because she had something to say about today's fashion trends and everybody who wants to wear little to nothing when they go out.
What was about what she preferred?
Right.
She didn't like.
Well, what did she say for those who didn't?
She said, I have her tweets. She said, everyone's into barely wearing clothes these days, huh? Not my style. I like to keep the good stuff covered up for the one who matters. Just looking at the latest fashion trends, I'll take classy over trendy any day of the week. When I read it, I didn't feel no kind of way because I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Only thoughts felt a certain type of way.
Did you
Pretty much.
Did you feel some type of way about that?
Did you?
Yeah. I prefer that she does wear less. She's very attractive.
Well, the one who matters is Steph Curry. So
Not when he playing. I matter when he's playing. Do it for me, Aisha.
Yeah. It's crazy though
No, but
because
seriously.
the same publications that always are like, downing women for being overly sexual were downing her for saying, hey, put some clothes on.
Right.
But she wasn't even saying it like that. She was just saying,
She really
to
didn't.
me, I think it's better for me to dress this way. I'm not into that kind of trend. And it's funny because that she would even say that because like for the past few months or so, I've been seeing memes where it's like a girl that's like fully clothed or whatever, and just like me, and then like it on the other side it says everybody else, and it's of course your Instagram model, whatever, with the booty all out and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
That's probably
So
who's
it's like,
mad.
yeah.
My thing is,
definitely.
I think she, the way she prefaced her statement was perfect. It was very politically correct. It wasn't, it wasn't crazy. She specified like, that's not me.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really what I like. This is my preference. But if y'all want to do that, have at it. I don't see a hit dog a holler.
But we live in a society where if you have an opinion, everybody's going to attack you.
Well,
An
if you have
opinion-
an intelligent opinion, especially if you're a woman.
Even if you have a regular opinion, it ain't gotta be intelligent.
Like, if I'm talking about me, why should you care?
Right.
But people are going to care.
Because people feel the need to put themselves in a position to dictate what you say and to try to depict the meaning of what you say.
Exactly.
I
Worry about yourself.
I think you hit it when you said a hit dog. A hit dog.
Yeah,
will
hit
holler.
dog a holler.
Hit dog will holler.
So I mean, if you're upset about that, and you're one of those who who wears less clothing, and you feel pretty about that, then you should be fine with that.
Right.
Yeah.
But if
Ask
not,
these men what they like you to wear outside when they really try to take you seriously.
no. That's a great question. Ask your man what you would like them to wear, and if you don't have one,
That's why I said these.
I'm just shrugging my shoulders here for people that aren't watching on YouTube.
Right. And for the people who
The
are
Tony
just
shrug.
listening or who are watching, I mean, how we can't put it in any more layman's terms. Like, it's just that simple.
Not that I mind people walking around half naked. I'm gonna look anyway. I mean,
It's
that's
your
what you're doing it for.
prerogative. Doing what you got to do.
You know what? For all those people who are upset, are they upset when people gawk?
That is a good question.
They probably dress that way because they like
And
being
are
gawked
they
at.
upset at
No.
the gawkers, or are they upset because of the attention that they're getting?
Right.
Because sometimes
you're-
you'll have people who will gawk, like they'll be like eyeing them, and then you'll get some of those dudes who'll be like, "Damn,
Right.
girl was yay. I'm trying to, blah blah blah."
That's a good-
And they be
yeah.
like, "I can't believe you talking to me like that."
Well,
So we have someone who told us Steph Curry's younger sister is Sadell Curry, and she's 21. Shout out to Cecil for that.
thank you, Cecil.
Shout out, Cecil. Appreciate you,
Good
man.
looking at.
We got somebody fact checking for us.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, homie.
So with that being
That's
said, we're
what's
gonna
up.
go ahead and get over to the next segment, the topics. The topics. I cannot talk
I
tonight.
like tacos too, Jazz.
The topics.
Taco
But
bits.
before we do, remember, guys, we're live on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. We got Tumblr, the website. That's a Facebook, SoundCloud, iTunes, and
You know what we should do before you finish that? What don't we have?
we have everything because guess what? We're on Stitcher now too.
No,
We're on Stitcher now too.
we don't want to hear any excuses why you motherfuckers aren't listening.
That's what I'm saying. That's totally. I'm so glad that you brought that shit up because I didn't want to say nothing, but I don't know what the fuck going on. It surprises me that y'all on YouTube commenting, but we've been telling y'all about a motherfucking email for Lord knows how long, and now you want to go on YouTube and make comments. That's great. I appreciate it, but it's been an email out there forever. Okay,
Hit us up on any one of those.
The Gray Matter Podcast, GREY. Okay, at gmail.com. Let us know what's happening. What's up?
And the chat room works too because that's like live. So a lot of people
Right.
like that also. So
They like that interaction. Don't think like if you send an email, we're not gonna interact with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Just because it ain't live, we still gonna get back with you, man.
right.
It's okay.
You might be in a line, but I mean, hey, it's all
Right.
right. So first things first on these topics. Take it away, Mr. Davis. Because this was a good one. This was a very
Okay,
good one.
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna wing it because when I wrote it in, it was pretty long.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was listening to Lip Service, Angela Lee's podcast that she has along with Stephanie Santiago
And Gigi.
Gigi McGuire.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to
Okay,
them.
and it's based on sexual,
Everything sex.
sexual, right? Education at times.
They just teach people how to
Yeah, this is
Right.
people,
They're giving people the goods.
Right, but also it's not just sex. So one of the things that they talked about, and this is episode 28. Their guest was Aaliyah
Aaliyah
whatever.
something or another.
Yeah.
She was a porn star, right?
Yeah, a former porn star.
Okay.
Former porn star.
The one that was going to space?
I don't know.
Not
Was
her.
that her?
I think it was.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, is she? No, she's a comedian.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I think
Sorry.
she is a
No,
comedian.
she's a comedian.
I'm going to quit interrupting.
It's
go
okay.
ahead.
It's okay.
Y'all check the episode and let us
Yeah,
know.
check the episode. And what we're going to talk about, what floored me, and this floored me because I was just like, oh my gosh. It started at minute 38, lasts about minute 41.
Oh, you got it down.
Yes.
Because he was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Right.
And they were speaking of, one of the ladies said, if a man has the means to take care of whatever she, meaning her, needs, then she expects him to do so. And what got me was expects. And I'm like, well, if he has the means, then what do you bring to the table?
Okay.
So my question, and a lot of the times is always, oh, a woman cooks and cleans. I'm like, I don't
Right.
want to hear that shit. If I
Right.
got the means, I got somebody to cook and clean for me.
Right.
I think they also went into like they started to kind of elaborate, and they were referring to the power of the vagina and how
Power of the vagina.
almost they spoke about it, and you know Gigi and Miss Santiago and Angela Yee, you guys can write in and let us know if we're incorrect, but it sounded like they were trying to pedal their vagina.
They was pussy peddling?
I mean, just
What does that mean?
Pretty
peddling-
much selling the
peddling-
pussy.
They were just I mean, let me. Okay.
What did they say that makes you think that they were doing
Well,
that?
it was
Or
kinda
elaborate
like-
on that first.
Well, they were like, you know, the power of the pussy. You know, it's sometimes you just gotta. I mean, because at some point in time, like Stephanie Santiago was like, you know, I do for myself, and I really, you know, and I have for my own, and I do everything for me, you know, and my mortgage is paid. But you know, sometimes that nice bag that you want. Or, you know, like if somebody wants to put $4,000 in your account because they haven't seen you in a long time. And I was like, I'm listening. I'm like, what? like what?
I mean, if it's a man around, he's willing to do all that. Why not?
I'm sweating.
okay.
I'm so fucking hot right
See,
now.
listen,
I'm just like heated.
See, that's one thing. Zina, you bring up a good point. That's one thing. If a man wants to do that, that doesn't necessarily mean that he is predicated on having sex with you, or it's not about your vagina. The way they were stating it was, this my pussy, and
Use
it
it-
gets me right, and you
Use it like a goddamn
right,
like a
you know
charge
you got-
card
That
that
gets
you don't have to pay back.
overrated, because after a while, when that man gets to know you, if that isn't where he wants it to be, he'll just move on to the next one.
That's my
It's only
question.
gonna hold you for so long in the beginning,
Right.
but then it gets old and like, what else?
Why should and my
Right.
question was, why shouldn't I look at a woman as an object? And I know we say that, but like seriously, almost like a commodity, not a commodity because commodities we trade. But why wouldn't I look at you like an iPhone or a car? When
So-
it gets old, I'll
I
just
get-
replace you.
Yeah, it's time to upgrade.
Why not just lease you?
Yeah.
Since I'm buying your pussy.
Right. So the part, I think the only part, because I listened to it, the only part in that I agreed with was when Gigi was saying, like, you know, if you're messing with a dude and he got means or whatever, if you see me struggling and you not trying to help me, I can't fuck with you no more.
Definitely.
That's not what she said.
Well,
she
well,
said,
that's
if you
what-
see my head is nappy and my electric's about to get cut off,
Well, so wait.
I shouldn't be fucking with you because you ain't, you ain't about shit.
And that is true.
Wait, let me clean. Wait 1 second before you get, because I want you to speak on that. But let's back up a little bit. The way Gigi, when she started to elaborate on what she was saying, I was like, okay, I
Yeah,
can
she
kind of
was
see where she's
good,
going.
and then it went
And
completely
then
left.
what happened was, is just like when you in a group of people and somebody say one thing and then everybody start ad-libbing.
Right.
And then because if my hair nappy and blonde, that's what I was like, whoa.
You was good. And then you,
Because what from a traditional aspect, I completely understand what she's saying. You laying down with a man, you sharing a man. This is supposed to be somebody you fucking with, like on a real level, like you're dating, you're courting, and y'all doing stuff, y'all together. And he looking at you in fucked up situation
Right.
and not wanting to do nothing for you, that is kind of questionable.
You need to pack your shit and go.
But then when you start talking about
Goodbye.
because we not going on $100 dates and we ain't getting no $1,000 weave and I ain't getting
Yeah.
a $2,000 bag. Wait a second, what? Hold up.
Yeah, that's
sorry?
the part they lost me in because they
I
were
was
like
like-
saying if you have the money, or not even if you have the money, they was basically just saying if you want to mess with me, then you need to give me those things. You need
Right.
to spend $100-$200 on the first day. You need to give me bags that's $4,000.
That means we're not growing.
Right.
Because if I already got, then what are we doing? I'm
Right.
going to look at you like, I hate to say it, but you ain't shit.
Right.
I can
'Cause I didn't
dictate
hear
the
it.
situation any way I want to, whenever I want to.
All
Right.
only but just because I'm giving you some
Because
kind of
I'm
money.
giving you dollars.
What you was about
Well,
to say?
yeah,
Z?
what were you gonna
Yeah.
say?
I mean, I lost my thought. I was placed on hold for so long.
That's
Call
all
her.
right.
You
We
said
always bring
Call
it
her.
back.
yeah.
Hotline Blaine.
Yeah. So,
Well, I do feel like
Ever
a
since
man
you left
should
the
do
city?
for you. If you're in a relationship or you seeing that man, I mean, if you're struggling, he should offer to help. But should a woman go in expecting certain things from a man, then it's like you shouldn't expect anything. That man is gonna let him do for you because he wants to.
Right.
So it won't ever be an issue. So don't expect it.
So I've already answered this question on our other shows. Like on the first date, like how much do you expect for a man to pay?
I stopped being like that. I mean, I do. What I look for is that a guy puts thought into it. Like, don't just say, "Oh, meet me at the park. Let's walk around." Atlanta got, if it's about money, Atlanta got so many things to do. I mean, I like to see a creative side. Like,
Right.
especially if I say, "Oh, I like wine," and then we go to a wine tasting. Like that to me would mean a lot because I feel like you actually listen to me.
What if he
So-
paid with a Groupon for the wine tasting?
I wouldn't trip. I mean, like, cause I'm kind of over that. I mean,
Yeah.
you paid for a Groupon, you still thought about me.
Right.
We're somewhere that I like.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thought.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, but before, because you said not like that anymore. So before,
Yeah, when I was younger, but as you start getting older, you start going through things. Things change.
right?
Wait. I want everybody to know how proud I am of this young lady right here. I am so
Can we turn
proud.
his mic off, please? Security.
I'm one third of the Gray Matter podcast. So it's refreshing to hear you say this. Not even refreshing. I am literally happy. I'm jumping out of my skin, but I got to keep it cool for the people watching. So, because from some things you said in the past, and I know you, after a couple of days, like I was just joking. You said you wanted to do with a G-Wagon.
I talk hella shit, like for real. And I think everybody that knows me knows that. But like I said, I don't want no dude that's out here struggling.
Right.
I'm not gonna friend.
No.
You need to get yourself together as a man. Don't bring your troubles to me, and I ain't giving to you.
Right.
But I'm not gonna go. I'm just
No,
That
makes so much sense.
Yeah.
I think that needs to be the
But-
title of the episode. Don't bring your troubles to me. I ain't give them to you.
So it's like I don't mind building because I
Right.
feel like we probably can get more if I work, you work, we can do this together.
Right.
But I mean, I do want you to be on my level or higher.
Right.
Okay.
And that makes sense.
That does make sense.
I
I
can
have.
fucks with
I
that.
got a quick sidebar
I'm not
question.
asking a man for nothing that I can't do for myself. Now,
Right.
if you can take me to the next level, that's a plus.
Right.
But I'm not going.
Because
I'm not going to Lil Ray Ray.
what's that?
Right.
Some dude at the pilot.
My girl in the car, I told her I had the money,
Right.
but my check
See,
ain't
I
went
would
by it
never
yet.
be
Look,
that
my
girl.
baby's in the car. My old lady in the car. I'm just trying to get something to eat. Okay, quick.
I would never be that girl.
Quick sidebar question before we get into the next topic. I like the way that you are presenting certain things in a certain light, as far as like coming from one place and then growing older and having a different perspective.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what do you think the current state of dating in your generation or our generation is lacking?
Pussy has lost value. So I don't know why females are so, because I mean you can go on Backpage and buy a beautiful girl for $50.
I
So-
take that back. I think that should be the name of it. Pussy has
And it's like when you're dating a guy, I've made a mistake even currently.
Mhm.
You're looking at what he can do for you, but you're not looking at the person.
Right.
Because all this material stuff, it's not going to last forever. But how you view me, how you treat me, how you view the world, how you think about this, what you're going to do about that, all that should matter first, your character. So it's like you're going to have to experience things. Like when a chick is young, she's not going to think like that. She only see what's in front of her. You're going to have to go through some things. Like your mama can tell you about life, your daddy, it does not matter. You have to experience heartbreak, heartache, and go through situations to understand, like, look, it's more than life than this. What glitter ain't gold. He may act like he got money, but it don't mean he do.
Exactly.
Give him a couple of months.
One of the most profound things that we as a collective, our podcast, we talk about a lot of different stuff on and off air. But one of the conversations I had with Tony about raising his kids was he made a comment about saying, my kids' life is their life. I can only help them and guide them in the directions. But at the end of the day, whatever they decide is what they decide.
And that's
you know
with
what I mean?
anybody.
Like,
Even you giving advice to your friends. Like, if my friends come to me, I start with I listen.
Right.
This is how I feel. That's it. Because you're going to do what you want to do.
Right.
You're your own person.
Yeah.
Man, get this deep motherfucker off the show.
It's
Talking
a battle of the sexes, and the women is winning.
I do have to. I do want to bring it back for and
Bring
ask
it back,
the women.
honey.
She ready.
Ready.
Women want to be adored, right?
Right.
Of
You want
course.
to feel like
And
princesses.
men want to be respected
Okay.
and appreciated. Y'all have a list too.
Oh no shit. No, I agree with that. No, we're not gonna play that.
Dinner.
She ain't lying.
Yeah.
She ain't never
She ain't
lied.
She ain't lying.
She ain't never lied.
With the statement that was said on lip service, is that being adored and treated like a princess, or is that just being treated like a fucking hooker?
Every woman got different views of that.
I'm
I'm
asking
saying-
y'all to.
I think it's different because
What does it sound like to you two? I should say.
I mean,
How do you-
to me, if I was dating somebody that had the means for it, why would you not spend the money on me? So I think that's what they mean. But if it's like in my situation, we're building. Like he take care of the stuff that need to be taken care of. The bills is paid. They ain't got to worry about nothing. You know what I mean? So that's his showering. But with them, it's like the $4,000. That's their shower. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like. That's how they're raised or whatever. Well, not raised, but that's their life
Their
because
perception.
that's what they're in.
Right.
So like if they weren't in it, they wouldn't have that same idea or whatever.
Because if you notice in the conversation, if you guys, refer to and it's a pretty decent podcast. I mean, we're not shitting on the podcast. Go listen. It's pretty cool. It's just at that point in time, I think that the way they were speaking towards the current subject, it seemed very geared towards, well, use what you got for what you want.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's not a lie.
I mean, and it's not. I
You
mean,
gotta know your worth. So if that's what you feel like you worth, then shit, fuck on.
that term is very loosely used, though, knowing your worth.
I mean, but I feel like it's your pussy. If you want to fuck that man $4,000 get a bag, then fuck that man and
Right.
do what you got to do.
That's your
Like,
business.
That's your business.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
have nothing against chicks that
But
do
you
that.
eat
But-
don't make me shit.
However, if you're gonna turn around in a couple of weeks or
You can
maybe
be a
a year,
reformed hoe.
Ooh,
if-
that was
if-
gonna be one of my questions.
if you're gonna fair,
God touches all at different points in your life.
but if you're gonna
Lord.
talk about relationships and wanting one,
okay,
is that a good- is
you're
that a-
reformed,
is
and he
that a
doesn't
good
need to know your past.
you ain't gonna be no reform hoe yesterday from yesterday.
I mean, you
Wait.
never know. You could have got touched in the middle of the night.
Wait, this
Bullshit.
is no. Yeah, you got touched all right in the middle.
Yeah,
of the
you got
night.
touched all right by
Yeah,
that
you got-
other John up in the motherfucking bed.
I mean, hey, that John could have led you to the water
Listen.
and baptized you.
Take
Listen,
me to
with-
the wall.
Boy.
Baptize her with $4,000.
Right.
Oh man. Okay, so before we go off on the tangent, next subject. Well,
Yes, I
it
got-
kind of ties into the same thing. It's still with dating, but how far would you guys take it if y'all found out that your significant other was cheating? I asked this because
How far we take it?
for revenge.
Okay.
So I asked this because I saw this post on Instagram and a lady found out that her husband had cheated and got the woman pregnant. So this is what she did. She wrote a post in like the ads and it said, I would like to congratulate Cheryl Cormier and Patrick Brown. They're expecting a baby. Hope you both are really in love and I hope it works out. Love Patrick's wife, Tamisha Brown.
Wow. You know what's crazy about that? You know Sleepy Brown from the Dungeon family?
His name is Patrick.
Yeah, his name is Patrick Brown.
It might be him.
I was like, oh shit. I can't wait.
So what would y'all do? Like, what's
Wait.
the farthest you would go on on a revenge plot?
I'm just not fucking with you no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta leave because
I would get you in court.
I'm like Zina. Like karma is a motherfucker. Like once you fuck people over royally, like you gotta just take your hands off of it.
Hit
The
him in
longer
his
you
pocket.
the longer
Yeah.
see
Take
It
that
depends.
The longer
house,
you
that
hold on to
car, get
stuff.
full custody of the kids. Like hurt him where it's gonna hurt. Where he gonna wake up in the middle of the night and he's just gonna really wish that he never fucked her.
That's
Would you rather for me to do that or bust the windows out your car? Like it gotta
I
be
mean
something.
it might be
I'm
worse.
sorry, I'm
that's
doing
o-
all of it.
I can't be mad because that's open hand, closed fist.
You
Yeah.
did it.
That's
Yeah.
open
You
hand, closed
slept
fist.
with somebody.
If you didn't do it, then you have
and
to
you
worry
got
about that
pregnant.
shit.
Yeah.
You got a pregnant.
If she comes back on you and be like, oh, I'm taking you to hell and back to hell again.
Yeah.
You can't be
I'm
mad.
gonna be real calm. I'm gonna be like, okay, so I think you should get your things for right now, and then I have my lawyer serve you, and then within 48 hours he's served, and
That's got to be the scariest
no
shit
prenup,
ever.
no nothing. She takes all, and then you can play the courts. He broke my heart. First one I ever loved.
Yeah.
Fuck legal.
That's
zone.
a law. It's like
You don't need legal
emotional
zone. Just listen
distress.
to the
Like
Great
that,
Matter
you can win
podcast.
for
That's
that.
so fucking bullshit.
They love us.
in-
The law loves
yes,
us.
A woman in this state that does. A woman crying in court is you're done. As a man, you're done.
Well,
And
I
he
got the
cheated on her.
waterworks.
And what if the wife didn't have kids? Couldn't have this bitch pregnant?
Honey,
Oh, honey,
honey,
yes. Ooh. What house?
it.
My house? My car?
The battle of
My
sexes just turned
business?
into a war.
If you
Bye.
got
I
a
didn't
fine.
know- yeah.
That's
Straight
it.
up.
So you gonna be broke? How you gonna take care of that baby?
Right.
You ever
Not
seen
to
War of
take
the
it off.
Roses? You ever seen War of the Roses?
Came out in the 80s.
Yeah, it came out in
Yeah.
the 80s.
I can't
Michael
remember
Douglas
all
and
of
I don't know.
Sybil
I would be
Shepherd.
worse
No,
than that.
was it Sybil?
What?
No,
think
it was Kathleen Turner.
Kathleen Turner. I'm sorry. Yeah.
He
When
might
I,
commit suicide after
when I
this.
think about stuff like that,
and I'm
they were
cashing
so.
that $1 million policy.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like the War of the Roses is basically about this couple that was like, you know what? I'm gonna win this, and they literally was going at each other into the death.
To death.
Like, I'm not gonna let up. I'm not gonna let up. You're gonna feel it every day.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be
Until you feel
chilling. I'm gonna have me a new man, everything, and we're gonna be living in your house, spending your money, fucking on your bed.
Damn.
And everybody.
Listen, man.
With a webcam on your dash of your
Right,
car, so you
everything
can
is
see
yours.
everything.
Yo, you ever seen Jarhead?
Yes.
And like he gets a tape from his girlfriend.
Yes.
And it's like it's supposed to be like Platoon or something like that. So he pop it in, he be like, yeah, everybody watch. And like midway through, like it's like a homemade video of his girlfriend fucking another dude. And she walks up to the camera afterwards and she was like, have a good tour or whatever. Like have a good tour over there. And takes and cuts the camera
I've
off.
never seen this movie.
Man,
It's-
fucked up.
What he do?
What could he
He
do?
lost it.
He was
Like, he had a
was
whole nother
overseas.
country.
Yeah, he was in the war.
And this was in front of all his peers and his friends. He lost it. It was like, man, oh my God, man, I can't believe this shit. Like he was like, he
Good
was
for
hurt.
him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather
You
yeah.
gotta make a
fuck
man
that bride.
heart bleed if he fuck with you. You gotta-
Nah,
But see,
I don't.
he didn't fuck with
I
her.
want to touch your soul.
But he, in that
You know
case,
what? To
in that
all,
case,
hang on. Fuck that movie. So all the people listening, this is to let you know.
Call me the soul snatcher.
Look, them motherfuckers talk about Mortal Kombat shit.
right.
Get over here!
Finish him.
She taking motherfucking souls,
right.
motherfucking
Snatching their heart, making their heart bleed.
just making their heart bleed. She gonna fucking fuck on his
their
bed,
Right. God
make
damn.
a porn on your shit,
Like, you
send it
just
to
gonna
you.
fall to your knees and be like, just
Listen.
forgive me.
Don't get married
Oh God.
and just
Get married.
just
be
pay for the
fruitful
and like
multiply.
no and just pay for the pussy.
What happens if it's the other way around? Like if the woman do the man like that?
Well, y'all already go to crazy. Go to crazy. Go
wouldn't.
crazy.
Women rarely get
75%
caught
of men are
cheating.
in jail over a woman.
That's why you got to stay away from them. Listen, man, it can't be more than 5 things what you need with a woman. Can't be. Just use them for that, and that'd be that.
Well, on
Do
that,
I even want to know what these 5 things are?
I mean,
Nobody does.
for each individual.
yeah, because I was like,
Next topic.
I can give you.
Tony scares me when he gives us lists.
I'm telling you.
Oh
man.
shit! It's in the book.
Wait,
I'm teaching.
but so I wanted to hop over into the chat because we had some questions real quick about the hoes reforming, and someone said that they like hoes, but so
Hoes ain't for everybody.
Hoes.
this leads us into
Let's just talk about hoes.
our question segment.
Okay.
All right.
One of our listeners, Court, sent us over a video called Smart Hose. And, you know, initially I thought it was going to be about, you know, women who are hoes but are smart with their hoeing.
Oh, okay.
Meaning like they get paid
I was
to
wondering
hoe
why-
or
yeah.
like they making it work for them.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what I
get
thought.
it, Tony.
But these are just a few of the things that I picked up from the video, and then y'all can chime in where you want. So to me, this is what he was saying a smart hoe was. Well, the question was, what he said was, does having a suit and a degree and a career make you immune from being a hoe? He started by saying that hoe culture was birthed by rap, and hoes.
It's
What-
been hoes since the beginning of time.
Right. But he says
Prostitutes
it
for the
became
beginning
popular
of time.
culture back in rap, like when rap became popular in the 80s. He says what he thinks hoes are. They grew up in housing projects, are hood rats, and flaunt their bodies, like to fight, hang out with jobless men, and have babies by them.
He sounds
Hood-
bitter.
Hood hoes.
Those
That's what he's
are
talking about.
regular hoes.
Like regular
regular.
hood
'Cause
bitches.
Smart hoes been around since the beginning of time. Like, I mean, even in the Bible, they were bringing down kingdoms. Like,
Right.
you got to be a real smart woman to have a man. Like, come on now. Like,
She
they've been
ain't
winning.
lying.
Hoes are winning. They've been winning for a long time. They're not going nowhere.
What's up?
I mean, your mama probably was a hoe at one point. I'm just being real. Everybody,
Oh, Lord Jesus.
everybody had their whole moment.
Oh,
Some
Lord
were
Jesus.
beneficial and some weren't. You know.
so
And action.
so then he said his definition of a smart hoe, not what I think a smart hoe is, but what he was saying a smart hoe is an average woman, like us, working women, educated,
I'm not average.
wants to
Right.
be treated with respect, but they imitate what a real hoe is.
Yeah.
He sounds ridiculous.
I just was like,
You know what? Can we put this up on our webpage?
We can.
Okay,
I
we're
can
gonna
link
put the-
it.
yeah,
We'll
put the
link it
video
over. Put the
up
link
on
over so you
Yeah.
guys can watch an
And you
informed
better
opinion
respond.
as
You better
well.
respond
Please
to it.
respond, because it was just, I was a little bit floored. Like, I was like,
The part
He's
that got
hurt.
me, the part that got me was when he was like, "Yeah, you girls think y'all are different, but y'all listen to
All
Lil
the
Wayne,
Lil Wayne
and Chris
and the-
Brown."
Because
Chris
his
Brown
mother
and-
was a whore. Usually men who are that bitter towards women,
oh, Lord
their
Jesus.
mothers were whores. They grew up in a
In a
situation
whorehouse.
where they saw their mom go from man to man to man. They got brothers and sisters, and all of them don't share the same dad.
Mhm.
Usually men who are that bitter to say the things that he did and sound so strong.
And passionate.
You were birthed by a whore. Your grandmother probably was a
Hang on.
whore. Everybody was a whore.
Oh, y'all,
Nobody was married. Everybody had got all these illegitimate children. Like, everybody was a whore. So it's like, now you're mad.
Do you
No,
this is the thing.
I'm not
Okay.
riding with that.
Number one, I'm not entirely sure if that theory is true, but
They bitter. These
it
niggas
does
are bitter when their mama was
does
a hoe.
present a valid point. I mean, it's an arguable point.
Because your mama wasn't there for you. She was too busy fucking the postman.
What
The teacher, the football coach, your brother. Like, she didn't give a fuck.
Wait a minute, Mr.
So Wayne and Tony, y'all saw like an opposite side or a side that you could partially agree with. What was that?
I saw a basis of a good. I saw good points.
Right.
You know, he had a platform. You know, did I agree that just because you listen to hip hop that you're a whore?
Because
You know?
that means I'm a hoe.
But what if you go back and listen, he said women who dance and praise music that degrades them. So if you take it back to the Chris Rock joke when he talks about the Yang Yang twins and
Right.
says, you know what I mean, to the windows, to the wall. If you're talking about a song that degrades women and you're dancing to it, he has a point.
Well,
So am I a hoe?
I mean, are you a smart hoe? Maybe.
I might be because I love that music. I don't know
James
why,
Brown made
but I love it.
degrading music and people still snap their fingers. I mean, it's degrading.
What music did he make that was degrading?
It didn't sound degrading. When you listen to the word, listen to the lyrics.
Listen to the lyrics of James Brown?
Of any type of artist on his caliber. Like, they do have songs that were, like, kind of very sexually graphic towards
No.
women.
That's not degrading. I think he's saying, like, you know, like, what's Soulja Boy? Wasn't he the one that was skeet? Not
that's
Superman.
Listen to
Super
rap because of the
Super
beat.
Soaked
Like,
Up.
I don't listen to rap on a regular basis. But if I work out, I'm listening to Yo Gotti. Do I wake up listening to Yo Gotti? No, I don't.
If you don't get close to that damn mic,
can you hear me?
You'll never get a
Thank you.
I am going to
She
be
knows
the
how to
first
rock the mic. I don't need instructions.
Then stop acting like it and be about it.
And I got what it takes.
All right. Give me my fucking money.
I'll be the first one to say that I listen to the music. I know that it's bad, but I still like it. But I don't think I'm a hoe. Right. It's the beat.
I think
I used to listen to a song. When I was 18, we used to go to Prime Time all the time. The number one song in the club that we used to like go crazy to and dance to, Drop That Dick Off in That Hoe. Bend It Over. That was the song that everybody
Drop that dick off in that hoe.
Exactly.
Drop that dick and do the nasty for that bitch.
Okay.
And it's horrible, but I'm not a hoe.
I used to love that song.
It's bad.
So
But we're not hoes.
I should probably get to my point now.
No, you just be quiet.
No,
I
I should probably
remember.
get to
I'm
my
gonna look
point.
it up.
Oh man.
So, ladies,
Yeah.
I think what
People take stuff too seriously. Hoeing been around since the beginning of time. Hoes are not going nowhere. Period.
I completely agree.
So
I completely agree.
why
I
even
think
stress the fact? Why get mad?
I
She
think
want to
what
wear
he was trying
glasses.
to-
Let her wear glasses.
I think what he was trying
Different
to
calibers of hoes. It's a hoe and it's a
may
whore.
I? Mother, may I?
No.
I think what he was trying to convey in his message was that whole culture is being personified at a crazy rate.
So meaning like the little girls who haven't even had a taste of nothing, they're looking at
Right,
it
it's
being
like
glorified.
it's being
Well,
passed
then your
and
parents,
passed
the
and
parents
passed
need to
and
make
perpetuated
sure
and
monitor what their
perpetuated.
kids watch.
Do I think you can categorize a person just because of what they listen to or who they hang around? No. It's like it's just a little bit far fetched.
No,
His mother was a hoe.
Okay, we got
She's
that.
bitter.
All right, so what I'm thinking he was saying is that just because you're trying to walk around and you think that you're classy or you dress a certain way,
right,
or you hang out here or you are part of the sorority, you still have hoe tendencies.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta have a little hoe in you.
Wait, but if you're looking for respect, hoes don't
See,
have
a real
that.
hoe is you're not gonna know.
What's funny is, when he was talking about hoeing, he didn't
mad.
say nothing about no men. He didn't say nothing about men.
Cause
hoeing.
me and y'all get down. Y'all some dirty dick bastards.
Another perfect show title.
Y'all be sliding
Dirty
in
Dick
and out,
Bastards.
in and out, in and out. So I feel like a man is a bigger whore. Y'all
The thing
sick of
about it,
anything.
even
as long as it's spread, y'all poking.
but like even on that, like in the actual video, he didn't even speak to sex or anything like that. He
was just saying.
But
He
he
was just
showed a
saying
picture of a woman.
it's not gonna be just one thing that makes you a hoe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, hey, these women are looking to do the same things as flaunt your body for dough and for attention, or like we were talking about like certain bags and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the same tendencies, but you want respect. It's like, how are you gonna get respect when we wouldn't respect these other women?
Just have to be an undercover hoe. Everybody can't know you a hoe.
Are you an undercover hoe?
Nah, I can't be.
How you know? Each one teach one.
Going down in the field.
Don't tell nobody.
When I'm with my man, I can be his hoe.
No, not can be. You should be.
I will be to him. Everybody else is just gonna get the regular, plain Jane.
All right, and we'll be back with that definition of play.
Go to the website. We're gonna put up the video so you can watch
Yes,
it
please.
right
Yeah.
back in
Of the bitter man
and
whose mother was a hoe.
and listen and don't just listen. I mean, because if all you heard was something and you got offended, then again a hit dog will holler.
You right about that.
That's true.
I got offended
And
because
Antonio,
the
why
you
music
mad?
thing.
No, we
A
talking about
hit
what
dog
we
will
saying.
holler.
Antonio,
Oh, with
why
what we
you
Yeah,
mad?
he's saying not about the video. We talking about what
Oh.
we're discussing
No,
right now.
no. A hit dog will
Antonio, why
holler.
you
Don't be
mad?
mad about one thing.
What?
Take the
Antonio,
whole.
why you mad?
Why am I mad?
You said a hit dog will holler.
Yeah, that dead silence we didn't get.
I
have no
Tell
idea.
me why you mad,
Tell
son.
why you mad. But what I think he was saying was like, if you have a few of these tendencies and that's what you do and that's what your life is about, and then you turn and say, "Oh, I'm not that way." It's like, yes, you are that way.
He's
Well, I really
bored.
like to listen to that kind of music though.
The music
The
is
man
fine,
is
Jazz. You're
bored.
not a hoe, okay?
He has nothing better.
You're
That's
not a
just
hoe.
like the Aisha Curry situation. You're bored. You don't
Yeah.
have a life, so you
Man.
conjured up this whole thing. Like, who puts the video? Like,
I think
like
some.
you
I
found a
think he.
video
I
of
think
this?
he had. I think he had some good.
He
some,
was
some
bored.
good points.
What's
His
the,
mother's
what's
a
the
hoe.
next question,
Yeah.
guys? Is it a topic or a question? I
It's-
don't even know no more.
I don't know where.
That's
the
why
fuck we
you
are.
don't segue. I do.
All right.
Ooh, honey.
right,
See, honey.
So the last question, listener wrote in, said, "Hey TGMP, I saw this post on Facebook and there was controversy behind this post. I would love to hear your thoughts about Section 8 or any form of government assistance, i.e. food stamps and or TANF." And then there's a picture that says, "All I want is Section 8 houses so I can ball like y'all."
Right, because my rent is
Yo.
$10.40 and some chicks paying like $50 and they live in a nice house.
Yo, on some real shit.
It's not fair.
I saw a video.
Whoa.
There were no black people in this video. There was a set of white people, and there was
Those
a white
the one
gentleman.
that's on it.
Of course, they lead
They are
in
the
the majority.
majority.
And yeah, right. And so anyway, this guy pulls up. He's got his phone. He's got a camera out. He pulls up, and it's like a group of people. Like it's two chicks and a dude. They putting groceries in the car. And one of the dude is like scratching off like a lottery ticket. And the dude goes, "Hey, my man, I just saw you pay with for your groceries with an EBT card." They was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Y'all know them?" He was like, "No, I don't know him." He was like, "Yeah, you paid for your groceries with an EBT card, but you paid cash for them scratch off lottery tickets." He was like, "Do you think that's okay?" And they was like dumbfounded, like, "What you mean?" It's like, he was like, "Bro, what's your problem? The fuck do you mean?" He was like, "I mean, do you think that's okay that you're paying for your groceries, you're buying fucking steak, but then you turn around and buy lottery tickets with money, with cash?" And they was like, "Man, fuck you." Blah, blah, blah. He was like, no. Fuck you.
Right.
He put his car in park, got out the car, and was like, "That shit is not fucking cool. I'm a fucking taxpayer." He was like, "I pay for this shit." So he was like, "I don't fucking think it's right." He was like, "Your fucking ass got all these fucking groceries, load them in the back of your truck, and this motherfucker right here is scratching a lottery ticket he just paid cash for." So they like doing the exchange, like they getting into it, and all of a sudden he was like, "Well, you know what?" He goes in the basket, pulls out the steaks. It says taxpayers eat steak. Got back in the car and drove the fuck off
With the steaks.
with the steaks.
I like that. You know what? Because I know people like that, and
thing
they irk my fucking nerves. And I'm gonna send this to you all so you can hear me talk about you. You already know I hate the shit. Get your fucking like Zina said. Oh, hang on, she pays a lot for her rent,
Right.
and some assholes living in a 3-bedroom house who pays half that.
$65.
Half that.
I would love to trade.
No, you don't.
No. What she's saying
50
is,
to 1040.
You wouldn't love to trade.
Shit.
They got some nice ass houses on Section 8.
Yeah.
They really do.
They got
Like,
some nice
I
ass
know.
houses.
I know people who own Section 8 homes.
I'll trade
Right.
how the fuck?
I wouldn't.
real
And-
quick.
Two things though. It's like, well, if you work in the system, you work in the system.
Right.
But
Well,
if
show
you-
me how.
if
Do
you-
I need to have a kid? I got a dog.
Don't worry about it.
That's
You
your
already
baby.
know somebody that does this. So,
They got kids though. I don't.
borrow one of theirs.
This is the thing.
That's
man.
what I'm about to do. I'm about to put Olivia and Keyshawn on mine.
Why the
No.
fuck not?
No. This is the thing. This is my gripe about that because
Lazy fuckers.
it's their public assistance essentially is something that people who really need it aren't able to get it now
Right.
because people have exploited the system so horribly. which makes me angry because it's been I don't know about nobody else, but it's been situations where I've had to, put my hand out and be like, man, I wish I could get public assistance, but I can't because somebody fucked that situation up. You know what I mean? It's not like I want to be on public assistance, but in the same breath, it's kind of like people have to utilize those services sometimes because they don't have any other means.
They want you to have 5 kids. Or
No,
right.
something
They want you to be it, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I say you don't want to be a part of that system.
But you walking around with Jordans. You buying lottery
You got the
tickets.
money.
Well, that's
do
not
it.
everybody.
Exactly.
Though. That's not everybody. Though.
If it's
a lot of
one, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I think you should go back to a more realistic situation where the motherfuckers can't get cookies. They can't buy fucking wines and steaks and none
and
of
shit.
that shit.
Y'all
You
get
should
the
be able
weak
to get
food.
steak.
Nah, you get
Nah,
the weak
you
food.
get-
You should be able to get protein.
That was a
Nah.
that was
You better
a
get you a
list.
slice
It
of
was
chicken.
A list, and
Yeah.
there wasn't no steak wasn't on that
I
motherfucker.
don't think you
Them
should be able to
Cube steak.
get cookies.
Cube
They
steak
can
was
buy-
on there.
yeah,
Not no
They was
ribeye.
getting like sirloin and
Right.
filet
No.
mignon
Fucking
and stuff.
filet
I think
mignon. You
I
can't
think
even
they
spell
should
that
get
shit.
fucking chicken gizzards and fucking liver.
Liver.
Only
chicken
shit,
legs,
yeah.
a
Don't-
block of cheese,
A block of cheese.
white
Government
bread,
cheese at
wasn't no
that.
whole grain, multi-grain, wasn't none of that shit.
When I
Wasn't
see
no
motherfuckers coming
Greek
with
yogurt,
with 2 baskets,
right?
and they just swipe
I
and they
think
cool with it.
They
And
should
I'm like,
give assistance to single black women because all the struggles that we've endured because of America and the oppressor.
what's wrong with black men?
Yeah, you guys too.
Right. Okay. Was there another question? Wait, was there another question out there?
No, we only do 2 questions.
Fucking work for your shit, dude.
Yeah, man.
Because it wasn't really designed for black people. It was really designed for
White people.
It
European descent,
You don't want to say white people?
Caucasus Mountains, originators, origins.
I mean, I'm speaking factually. The
That is
majority,
facts.
of the people that are on welfare or public assistance are Caucasian.
So we have some facts for you guys. Shout out to Court. The average American only contributes about $40. I don't know if there's $40, maybe 40,000. I don't know, annually into public assistance programs. Most of what we pay in taxes goes to corporate welfare and
Right.
military. None of us are paying anyone's rent or putting anyone through college. Cut it out.
It doesn't matter. Why can't I pay $65 in rent?
I mean, I would.
Wait.
Too.
Then who
Because you're
pays
a person
that?
of means.
For-
You're a person of means.
For the cat who wrote in, then
No,
who pays
oh,
it?
shit, I
Who
got
pays
hustle
what?
too.
Then who pays that?
The government.
Who pays their rent? I mean, it's
What,
not that they're paying their rent. Yeah,
The
somebody's
Section
paying
8
it.
rent?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know. Well, what he's saying is that a majority of the money that we pay doesn't go.
yeah. Of course
towards
not, because
that.
our little taxes have to go to everything that the government provides.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm not. But what I'm saying is, for those people that I know, work harder. You know what I mean? Don't rely on that shit. Because, like, Wayne said,
Don't
hey,
rest on your laurels.
exactly. Because they're using it as a benefit and not like a crutch. They're using it like this is gonna be my life.
Yeah, because what I don't like to see, like when I worked at Sam's, I would see people come in, and y'all know Sam's, they have the big, like long
Oh, my
thing.
God.
I would see people come with like long crates. There's about 12
You
of
can
them
use
in
your
line.
EBG card at Sam's?
Yeah, it's like 12 of them in a line. They got steak, chicken, chips, candy, ice
So,
cream,
you know
like,
what?
all that crazy
You probably
stuff.
shouldn't be mad at them because they're just not getting caught.
Listen.
Yeah.
Also, when you're buying this food, where the fuck are you putting it?
At their friends' houses.
I would find somewhere to put it.
My
You
mama
give me
had
an
2
EBT card.
freezers full of she had 2 deep freezers, one for meat, one for vegetables, and she had a regular freezer with like everything else in there.
Bruh, it's just, I don't.
I mean, if you work in the system, you work in the system. I mean, corporations do it all the time.
Yeah.
And they get away with it, so why can't we?
So why not take advantage
Corporations
of the
still want to call
system.
themselves small businesses.
Well, they got the bailout money. That was the same thing.
Oh, I'm a small business.
That shit was worse.
I'm
Yeah.
a small business owner.
I did like that stimulus package though.
Didn't go to-
$200 was a lot for me back then.
Yeah, well, you see, you paying for it now.
Yeah.
Paying
Well,
for
on
it.
that note, guys, thank you everybody for listening, tuning in, doing the commentary, giving us these facts that we never check.
And stop fat checking trying to call us out. Fuck all y'all.
Any
keep
last,
that up.
No,
any
appreciate
last
it.
words?
That was great.
Tony?
Thank our friend of the show, Zina, her, she.
Shout out to
for-
Court
Biggs.
Biggs, whatever his name is.
Why are we shouting them out?
Because I wanted to. Carry on.
Okay.
He dropping knowledge. You like that?
You like that, huh?
Yeah, you like
I already got you. You ain't even seen him yet.
Don't even worry about it.
I already got.
you.
Don't worry about it. Face smashing the pillow.
Oh God.
That's my last words. Z.
Last words, Z.
Final thought.
Stay pretty.
Keep it cute.
Oh, thank you. Keep it cute, ladies. Or keep it on mute.
Ladies first.
So final words. Thank you for coming. This was fun.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I feel so honored. Can we get Yo-Yo a shot?
Fuck no.
Yo-Yo sleeping. Say hey to Yo-Yo. While she's getting Yo-Yo, final word is just do you. Fuck what he said about smart hoes because I'm not a hoe. I just like the music.
You real hurt by that shit.
I was. I'm not gonna lie because I was
Get the
like,
fucking
do people
dog away
really
from
think
me.
like this? Say hey Yo-Yo.
You don't like white people, but you got a white dog.
That's
Hey.
why.
Hey, see,
We're not going. Okay, so my final thought
Yeah.
is,
she's not white. She's big.
What the fuck
Right.
is you seeing right now?
She's different. She's like
Listen.
the
Go
nicest
ahead.
white
this is
person
gonna
I've
be
met in my
hilarious
life.
later. So again, thanks Zina for coming on the show. We
Say
really
hi,
appreciate
Yo-Yo.
it. Yo-Yo can't talk because it's a dog.
She
But
does talk. She
at
talks
any
to
rate,
me. She's nervous.
y'all stay woke, man. Y'all stay woke. Just open your eyes.
Wake
man.
up, everybody.
And if you're gonna choose to be a hoe, just be a good hoe. You know,
You had
Nobody's
your final
hearing
be
thought.
the best hoe you can be.
You had your final thought already.
Be the best hoe you can be.
Right. On that note,
This has
I'm
been-
Wayne.
This has been a
I'm
great
Jazz.
matter.
Bye. Say bye, hoes.
This has been a great matter
Hey,
podcast. I'm Tony Davis. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please share this.
We out.
Yeah.
We out.